Oh, you can definitely feel the heat and humidity. It has returned.
The school is back, football is back, and the heat and humidity are back. It just never fails, Candace, and it's going to be a rather steamy week ahead. And this time of year, when patterns develop, they tend to linger for long periods of time because the upper level winds, the steering currents are weak. So get used to this. A couple of clusters of storms to point out. Some are producing hard downpours over by Cambridge, up by Marion, and down by Xenia, all kind of moving off to the northeast, but none of these cells last very long. They may move 25 or 50 miles after they form and then collapse. This one over Reynoldsburg producing some hard rain right now, just south of Blackleak. We've watched that one pulse up and down here, and you can see there is Whitehall, street level, Livingston Avenue, Taylor Road, and Summit Road. So while that will move into southwest Licking County over by Etna and Pataskala, it may collapse a half hour from now, but nonetheless, a few downpours. This storm is weakening. Had a hail core, the purple, now breaking up a little bit. Heavy rains heading into Marion. That storm will lift up into at least portions of Crawford County, southeastern Wyandotte County with some downpours. But lightning strikes are not terribly impressive, so that's good. Again, these are not severe storms. They're kind of pulsy in nature. They pop up. There's another cluster of heavy rain over by Cambridge. Here you got a couple of inches of rain in some spots in Guernsey County, and that's the nature of these. And we'll keep an eye on this little cell coming out of Xenia. It may push up into southern Madison County and over to Fayette County. So that's what we're dealing with, just kind of hit and miss storms. Here's our Westerville Tower Cam new view over the golf course. Beautiful shot. Kind of looks like a rainforest to go with our heat and humidity. 83 degrees, our high was 85. 66 this morning. We had storms overnight last night, 1 to 3 in the morning. That was the tropical air arriving, and that's why it was so soupy today. 59% humidity. That extra moisture from last night helping to fuel this afternoon's pop-up storms once we had some daytime heating. Where it hasn't rained, it's generally 80 to 85. Mount Vernon caught a shower, so you guys are down to 73. In the metro area, with just one shower on the east side, not affecting any of the temperature reporting sites, everybody's kind of in the mid-80s. And there we will sit in the low 80s for the rest of the evening hours. A couple of storms again off to the southwest and north and east of Columbus. Muggy at 1176, and some fog will be around, especially in the river valleys tomorrow morning, as you would expect with all this humidity. Dog days of August in full force, except it's almost September starting on Tuesday. It'll be a steamy September. Each of the next several days will have a few afternoon pop-ups like what we're seeing today, but maybe 20% coverage if that. Most are cooler to the north. Starting to win. Pinpoint forecast, so we step you through it. There's high pressure in West Virginia. See how it's a clockwise flow? That's out of the southwest. That brings in the heat and humidity. The showers tend to die out with a loss of daytime heating overnight. Then they pop up again Monday afternoon. Fewer tomorrow than we see today. That high actually is going to work to kind of shove everything off to the west a little bit because the high is actually lifting right up the Appalachians. Tuesday morning we start dry, mix of clouds and sun Tuesday. Again, a stray shower or storm. But in the meantime, with this haze and some sun, we'll get into the mid and upper 80s. Wednesday, a little disturbance approaches, a little better chance for an afternoon thunderstorm on your Wednesday, again, mainly north and west. Lovely picture from Alum Creek from Marina Scott, and some other great pictures, Larry Powell, the double exposure of the honeybees, and Darlene Queen out in Newark. Pretty sunrise earlier in the weekend. Here are your numbers for the overnight hours. A couple of those isolated showers and storms will be gone shortly after sunset. 68, but up till 9 and 10 o'clock. Up around Marion, as we mentioned, Xenia, we saw rain, Cambridge for the next hour, some heavy rain. 87 tomorrow, the usual pop-up storms, very widely scattered. Same for Tuesday, same for Wednesday. Little temperature change, highs each day in the upper 80s, low 60s. Audrey and Candace will be talking 90 degrees for the holiday weekend. Boy, that still looks like summer to me.
Yes, it does. All right, thank you, Ben.